Hey, what's up, everybody? This is yours truly, Pastor Troy Wynn, Senior Pastor of the Freedom Church in Warner Robins, Georgia. The address is 828 North Houston Road, Warner Robins, Georgia, at the corner of Alberta Road and North Houston Road. You can't miss us. Want to invite you to join us this Sunday. I know that people are always inviting people to church, and that's what the church should be doing, always inviting people to church. But I want to invite you personally to my church, a church I love and hold near and dear to my heart, which is the Freedom Church. I want to answer 5 questions that people ask all the time concerning the Freedom Church, because they've been to so many other churches that sometimes they think that every church is alike, because a lot of churches have some similarities. So these 5 questions are our top 5 questions that we get when we normally invite somebody to church, and our answers have always proven to get people to come through the doors, and then the experience backs up the answers and they come back over and over again. These 5 questions are the top 5 questions about the Freedom Church and why you should come and check us out. Question number 1, what do I wear to the Freedom Church? Well, I'm excited to let you know that at the Freedom Church, every Sunday is Casual Sunday. We don't have a certain Sunday set aside like the first Sunday of the month or the last Sunday of the month where we tell people they can come and dress casual. Our reason for not doing that is we don't want you to have to try to figure out from one Sunday to the next which Sunday is cool or okay for you to dress down or dress casual. So every single Sunday at the Freedom Church, you can dress casual. And when we say casual, we're talking t-shirts, we're talking blue jeans, we're talking you being comfortable. As long as you're fully covered, we're okay. So you never have to guess about what Sunday you can wear your casual clothes at the Freedom Church. Here's a stat. 95% of our entire congregation dresses casual every single Sunday, every single service. 95% of our congregation dresses casual. I myself, I vacillate from casual to one that have a suit on, to having a jacket with a t-shirt on. It just depends on how I'm feeling when I wake up in the morning. Question number 2. Pastor Troy, let me ask you this. I need to know, how many offerings do you guys take on Sunday morning? I just need to know. I need to be prepared because I'm thinking about checking you guys out. And man, I don't want to fall off in that place, and I don't have my money right. I don't have enough money for the offerings. So I need to know, what's your offering situation looking like over there at the Freedom Church? Well, I'm so glad you asked, because I'm glad to let you know that at the Freedom Church, we take up one single solitary offering. Not only do we just take up one single solitary offering, but we make it simple and plain and easy for you to give. In a no pressure situation, a no pressure environment, we even simplify because we pass the bucket around so that you don't have to get up, walk to the front, and touch the bucket, even though you don't have anything to put in the bucket. Nah, we wouldn't dare do that to you. So we let you sit while the offering is being received and the bucket comes your way. And if you want to give, you put something in it. If you don't, you just pass it on. The only thing we ask you to do is not to take anything out of the bucket. It's not that kind of church. But giving is something that we believe should come from the heart. Especially if you are a first-time guest, you're a non-member of our church, and you just want to check it out. Let me tell you something. You don't have to give it all. Our members understand that it is our responsibility as members and partners to support what God is doing so that you can come and enjoy the fruit of our labor. So come knowing that the offering is not something that you have to sweat or worry about. No pressure, no embarrassment. We don't have a $50 line and a $100 line. We don't call out everybody's offering out loud. Mr. Johnson gave $1,000. The Williams family, $2. We don't do that. We don't believe in embarrassing people in any shape, form, or fashion. So we make offering a time of celebration, a time of worship. While we're giving, the praise team is singing, and you can join in and sing with us as we worship God during that offering time. But it's not a situation that should keep you from coming and being a part of what we call the celebration of Jesus Christ. Question number 3. Check this out. Question number 3 is this. I'm a first-time guest at your church. Do I have to stand up when you guys call out for the first-time guest to stand? Do I have to raise my hand? Do I have to wear a sticky note on my shirt, on my jacket, on my dress that says first-time guest or visitor? Absolutely not. Not here at the Freedom Church. We don't believe in taking that time to put the spotlight on our guests, because we want you to feel comfortable. We want you to be able to come to church, and if you want to be incognito, we want you to be incognito and enjoy the experience that we call Freedom Church. So there are a couple of things we just don't do at the Freedom Church to our first-time guests. We don't ask any guest to wear a badge that identifies them as a first-time guest. Because sometimes you just want to go to church on the down low. Sometimes you just want to blend in the crowd, experience what you want to experience, get the word of God, see what this thing is all about without walking around with a bullseye on your chest. So we don't ask you to do that. You don't have to worry about that. Neither do we ask our first-time guests to stand up or raise their hand in any part of our service. Now, a lot of churches do that, and to each his own, but we've decided that we want to give our first-time guests anonymity. We want to allow you to come in and experience the worship, the word, the love that we offer without feeling pressure or without feeling like Tupac, all eyes on me. I understand. Some people just don't want that. Survey says that most people don't want that. So we take a different approach, and we allow you to come in and blend in. Now, I will promise you this: our people are watching for first-time guests. We take a really focused attitude to kind of identify our first-time guests within ourselves. Visually, we say, okay, that's a new person. That's a first-time guest. Haven't seen that person before. And before the service and after the service, people are going to come up to you and just say, hey, welcome to the Freedom Church. Welcome back to the Freedom Church. Hey, we just want to show you love, but nobody's going to call you out. We're not going to call you to the front, stick a microphone in your hand and ask you to give your name and tell people why you came to church. That's not the kind of church this is, and I think a lot of people appreciate that. So if you're going to be a first-time guest, listen, you have my word that we will not embarrass you. We won't put a label on you, and we won't put the spotlight on you. We want you to come and enjoy what we call the Freedom Church experience. Pastor Troy, I need to know, how long is your church services over there at the Freedom Church? Well, listen, I'm glad you asked, because I know time is critical, and we think that your investment of your time with us should not be manipulated or molested in any shape, form, or fashion. So we take a lot of time to think about our services. Our services are designed to start on time. On Sunday mornings at 11 a.m., we start on time like clockwork. Our length of service lasts about 75 minutes. And all of that is because we value your time. We appreciate you joining us for our time of praise and worship and the word of God. So we're not going to hold you hostage and have you here 2, 3, 4, 5 hours, and you're hungry, you're famished, you're wondering what's going on out there in the world because you've been in here 40 days and 40 nights. No, our Sunday morning services, as a matter of fact, every one of our services lasts anywhere between 60 minutes and 75 minutes. My preaching time is 40 minutes. The rest is praise, worship, prayer, and all the other things that we do. I tell you this though, you'll be amazed at how much we put in that amount of time, and the service feels full. The service feels on point, and I promise you, you can appreciate a service that you know is going to end at a particular time, because we believe that we should honor your time just like we're asking you to honor our ministry. So 60 to 75 minutes, that's what you have to invest. And I promise you, when you leave, you'll be saying, man, what a great investment of my time, because I was taught, I was loved, and I learned some things that I can apply to my life. So listen, come and join us Sunday, 60 to 75 minutes. That's our run time. I promise you, you won't be disappointed, because we always are considerate of your investment of your time. Question number 5. Pastor Troy, what about my kids? I've got small kids, and do you have anywhere where I can have my kids ministered to, loved on, while I enjoy your service? Well, absolutely. We've got something for your kids. 4 months to the age of 7 years old, we have a phenomenal children's church ministry, and it's staffed with people who love children. They have a curriculum, they have a program, they have a lesson plan, they have activities, and let me tell you something, these kids are truly cared for, and they're truly loved in a phenomenal way. So you don't have to worry about your children. If you have children 4 months old to 7 years, we've got them covered. We're also in the process of a capital campaign to finish remodeling our location where we are, because we have free space that's not being used, where we'll be able to expand that age group to service more children in a broader age range. So if you have small children from 4 months to 7 years old, bring them and let our staff love them, teach them, and show them the Freedom Church experience so that when they get out, they'll be like, Mom, Dad, I want to go back because we really had a great time. Well, that's it in a nutshell. 5 questions that we've answered over the years that have really blessed people. And when they come and experience what we call the Freedom Church experience, it is life-changing. I want to invite you to come join us this Sunday at 11 a.m. 11 a.m., join us at 828 North Houston Road in Warner Robins, Georgia, and experience freedom. I promise you, you're going to be impacted. You're going to be blessed. Come see church from a different perspective. Come experience church in a whole new way. Something that's refreshing, invigorating, something that's applicable, something that you'll want to tell your friends about and your family members about, because it's just that dynamic and it's just that incredible. I look to see you this Sunday at 11 a.m. Again, the address is on the bottom of this video. Come join us. Be my guest. I hope to see you soon.